Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap. Today I actually took two trades, two W's, which I'm gonna be completely honest, I rarely ever take a second trade after I take a dub. Like if my first trade I take is a dub, like I usually hop off. But today I ended up taking two trades. So there we go. So let's kind of just run back through price action and show you what I wanted to see. So go to the higher time frame. If you go to the 4 hour, we ended up, didn't mean to spoil anything, but we ended up dumping all the way to this low in the overnight session. So we opened up here and we ended up dumping around 550 points. Now, what I wanted to see coming into market open was kind of for us to build price action, for us to kind of build price action in this range, come up, tap this unfilled 4 hour, right, and then have internal manipulation to then go lower to look at take a short today. However, market said fuck you and sold off while I was sleeping. So what did I want to see coming into market open? So we ended up putting in a bullish SMT. If we take a look at ES never took this low. So we ended up putting in a bullish SMT. Let me kind of roll this shit back. Fuck. All right. We ended up putting in a bullish SMT. And what I wanted to see if we take a look at midnight open is midnight open was all... Where the fuck is it at? Yo, what the hell? Oh, here we go. All the way up here. Now, if we take a look at S&D profile, it is resting where London highs are resting. So I wanted to see us come back up and kind of rebalance to then move lower again towards all this generated sell side, right? But I wanted to see a rebalance. So I was bearish on the higher time frame, but coming into market open, I was bullish. So let's scale down here. And keep in mind, I marked out this 15 minute, this unfilled 15 minute that I wanted to see us rebalance to. Now, let's go through price action here. Where are we at? Okay, we're at 659. So, as you can see, we end up putting in relative equal highs here. And then at market open, which was right here, we end up selling off. So we end up selling off at market open, coming down, taking this internal low, and holding this bullish SMT. So we have our manipulation. We have these relative equal highs resting above us, right? There is reason for us to go higher to rebalance. So I want to see the market move higher, right? And at this point in time, I want to see this bullish SMT hold, and I do not want to see us go any lower, right? If this goes lower, I'm off, right? Like I cannot be taking a short this far down into discount. So I need to see a rebalance in order to take a short. So I scale into the 30-second. And I mark out this 30-second change and then this 1 minute bearish fair value gap, which I believe was the first presented. So I want to see this get completely ran through and a close above the change. We end up running this fair value gap and closing above the change. And I enter long for a little 1-to-1. I enter long for a 1-to-1. Stop was a little scuffed, but in like 30 seconds, TP was hit. And yeah, so I made around 500 on this trade across two accounts, so 1,000 in total. So that was my first trade. So I ended up just kind of clearing my chart after this, right? Understanding, okay, we have just taken buy side to the left of us. We can most definitely roll over and continue lower, or we can continue higher, which is what I would want to see. So what does market end up doing? We end up continuing higher, right? Continuing higher. And then if we go to the 1 hour, actually. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's the 15 minute, right? Yeah. We tap this unfilled 15 minute bearish for value gap. So I want to see how price reacts once we tap this unfilled bearish for value gap, right? Because we still, keep in mind, we still have these relative equal highs resting above. We still have London resting above, and we still have midnight open. So there's still reason for the market to go higher and this untapped 4 hour for us to rebalance into. So I still want to see the market go higher because of this displacement that we have shown after taking this internal buy side level. So we end up continuing to pump up, building price action, putting in this internal low and this unfilled 5-minute. And I want to see price rebalance to this to possibly look to take a long. We end up building more price action, building more price action, building more price action. And if we scale down to the 30-second, this was a possible first entry right here when we inverse this 30-second, but I just wanted to see more confirmation. We end up coming back up and inversing this 30-second again, and also this 30-second, and holding bearish order flow. Now, I ended up entering short with my stop at the recent high and targeting this unfilled 5-minute and this internal low. I want this internal low to become turtle soup, tap this 5-minute, and then go higher. So, and keep in mind, we're holding this unfilled 15-minute, right? We tapped into it. I want to see a rebalance to then move higher. So I enter short on this position, and this is a technical change in the state. It's not the most clear, and then I marked out this internal low as my break even, right? So as soon as price takes this, I'm moving my stop to break even. And then also at this internal low, I ended up taking off a couple cons here. I took off like 3 cons and moved my stop to break. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I took off 3 cons here, and then I let my runners go, move my stop to break. And then right around, was it here? Yeah, so it was right around here at this candle. ES ended up taking this low and tapping into the unfilled 5-minute. So therefore, we end up putting in a bullish SMT with this internal low, and then this becomes a breakaway gap. So this 5-minute fair value gap becomes a breakaway gap. I no longer expect NQ to tap into this because of the bullish SMT that we put in place. So I ended up taking the rest of my cons off here, and then if we take a look, we completely pump up straight back to my break even. So took the rest of my cons off here. This trade, I think I made around like fucking barely anything, like 350 bucks. So I'm up around like 1,400 on the day. But yeah, notice after we take this, right, we did exactly what I wanted to see. So honestly, if we clear this up, we end up putting in a bullish SMT here, right? This right here, I bet there's a model on the 15-second. No, there's not actually. But this right here could have been an entry. So we run all those inefficiencies. Your stop would be a little scuffed, but you target all the way up to London, and you kind of have your stop like right below this fair value gap. And keep in mind, this is exactly what I wanted to see, right? I wanted to see a turtle soup entry, which ES ended up taking this low and tapping into the 5-minute. So I want to see this become a breakaway gap. And what does market do after this? We end up pumping all the way up to London high, and even more to the unfilled 4-hour. So exactly what I wanted to see, but I just ended up taking the short. And then right after I took that short, I got off. So those were the 2 trades that I ended up taking today. Ended off the week around up 1,400 bucks. Very happy with it. Yeah, those were my trades. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. I hope you guys had a phenomenal trading week. Whether you lost, whether you won, all that matters is that you followed your rules, you followed your plan, right? And then eventually your plan is going to play out, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. I hope you guys have a blessed Friday and a blessed weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next one.